The returning the Open to Marion has been a big deal for the USGA. It's such an old classic course. You know David Fay, who at the USGA, who played a role. You know Mike Davis, now the executive director, who played a role. Walk us through a little bit of their thinking and motivations in bringing the Open to Marion.
I think they both just loved the golf course, beginning. They loved the golf course and they loved the history that was made there. But there was a great feeling that history had passed the club by. But understand that as far back as 1934, the pros were saying this course is too short. We can't do this. They did it again after 1950. They complained about the length of the course. They did it in 1971. They did it in 1981. Marion has constantly heard it's too short, it's not big enough, there's not enough space to hold it open. But there's a charm and a wonder to the golf course that challenges golfers and enthralls golfers. And I think David and Mike, especially Mike, were under that thrall. Mike had played a lot of golf here. He played in a couple of the Hugh Wilson events that were an old invitational that was at the club. He grew up in Chambersburg and played some golf here when he was younger. So I think they loved the golf course, but they felt that the golf course was too small. Then they realized, as they saw the changes that were made in the 90s, as they went back in and revitalized the golf course, maybe this golf course isn't that small anymore. There are spots for tees. We can move tees back. We can do a lot of things to give the course a little bit more length, which is what they thought they needed. But then there was the big problem of infrastructure. How do you put a course? How do you put, you know, what's essentially golf's golden egg in a hummingbird's nest? And they realized by some creativity and thinking outside the box, they could take the small acreage that's the golf course and expand that exponentially by using Haverford College, which is just across the street for corporate tents. They could put tents on Golf House Road. They could have the practice range down at the on the West Course. They could do all these stuff to expand infrastructure. But the reality is there was a great feeling in the USGA that these classic courses shouldn't be passed by. Of course, the USGA, by not really regulating the golf ball, has let a lot of these golf courses be passed by. But there's a special place for Marion, I think in part because of Bobby Jones and in part because of Ben Hogan, that every golfer would like to test themselves there. So back it's come.